20-19. Break up the Buffalo Bills, Adams.
Bills Mafia, we are so excited for you. The last time the Bills won the division was 1995. A little fun facts here. Josh Allen was not born yet, in fact. Gas only cost $1.99 a gallon. And Kyle, the producers really wanted me to let you know that. The #1 show was ER. Oh, hello, Noah Wiley. Oh, hello. And Toy Story was the #1 movie. I want you guys to check out Bills Mafia. Welcoming home safely, I hope. Yes, safely. The Bills after the division-clinching win very early on Sunday morning. We've seen this before, but it never fails to impress and energize this team and us, really. Quarterback Josh Allen loving the moment with his fans. I want to tell you what the playoff implications are after this in the AFC, guys. The Bills are, in fact, still in play for the 2 seed. They can win out. They need the Steelers to drop one more game, and that 2 seed would be there. Of course, no bye. There's only one per conference. The Dolphins have the Ravens breathing down their necks, guys, in the AFC. They'll have to win at Vegas and at Buffalo to guarantee their spot in the postseason. So what did you think of how the AFC shook out this weekend, Nate?
Kyle opened up the highlight by calling these guys juggernauts. And that's a perfect description because these guys are a pretty good team. These guys are one of the better teams in the league. They're one of the best teams in all of football. And they're absolutely legit. And it's the maturity all the way around, from the coaching staff all the way down. And what I love is Josh Allen. He has grown right in front of our eyes. I mean, this young man has taken the reins and said, you know what? If we're going to circle the wagons, I'm going to be the one in the driver's seat. And what I think the biggest compliment I can give this offense is that Josh Allen can light you up without having to display his athletic ability. And he's very athletic, like we're watching right now. I mean, he can power through your defense, you know, like Cam Newton did in 2015 when he was the league MVP. But what we're seeing more often is stuff like this, where he's catching the ball, him dropping back, being a traditional quarterback. I mean, that's the scariest thing. If you're a defense and you're facing the Bills, what are you going to do? Are you going to try to stop him from throwing? Because we know he got an arm. We're watching it right now. Are you going to bring it blitz, the pressure to get out of his hand? Are you going to pull everybody back, rush 3, and give him lanes to run? You really have to pick your poison. Either way, you're going to end up getting killed. And that's what I love about the Bills team, but more specifically this offense.
He might be playing better than any other quarterback in football right now, and that includes Rodgers, Mahomes, Mayfield. Like, he might be the best quarterback in football as we wake up this morning. And if you think about Bills fans, what they've been through with Trent Edwards and J.P. Lossman and Jeff Toole and E.J. Manuel, I mean, the list goes on and on. It's been 25 years since they've had this feeling. And it's not just an overnight success, or it's not like it's going away and it's fleeting. They're so young. They're so well coached. And this guy is awesome. He was amazing on Saturday. Every single, like, this pass here is insanity. The stuff that Mahomes does, you say, oh, wow, only Mahomes can do it. I think Allen can do it too. He's got the strongest arm in football. And here we go. We come off of 3 straight weeks of primetime games and these show-me games. Bills won all of these games. The ones against the 49ers down in Arizona on a Monday night game with everyone watching. He goes and beats the Steelers on Sunday night in a game a lot of people thought they would falter. And then this one, they're in Denver, and Vic Fangio's this great defensive coordinator. They put up 49 points. Josh Allen is dealing, and I love the feel-good Buffalo story and all that. It's great. It's fine. Like, I think they're over that. They're thinking bigger things. They're not thinking we got in the playoffs or we won the AFC East. This could be the Super Bowl winner this year, and that guy right there might be the Super Bowl MVP. They are that good and that dangerous.
It's fun to say, isn't it, Peter? It's fun, it's surreal, it's sort of intoxicating because we've seen it. Josh Allen has gone from being a talented kid to a bad mother. Like, there's no BS with this. I feel like when he came in the league, he was like the Labrador puppy who hadn't really grown into himself yet, running around. Now he's a killer. And I'll tell you, you say that they're not satisfied. Peter King has this quote this morning about, Josh Allen, they win the East, he gets the hat and he gets the T-shirt. Josh Allen says, quote, "The hat and shirt's fine and dandy. I want the one that says bleepin' Super Bowl champion." And that is not a bleepin'. He actually said the real word. Like, he is angry. He is determined. They don't give a damn about the East. They don't want to win. They want to win the Super Bowl, not 3 years from now, this year. And Saturday night, it was shock and awe. If you weren't watching that game, you missed out on a top 3 team, the entire NFL, with a superstar quarterback who is a badass.
It's rare for me, Kyle, to not pick a team apart because, I love a balanced team. I have questions about their run game. No, I don't. Is it maybe an issue? But they're scoring at will, like Peter Schrager is telling us. So I'm just here for all of it. The fact that the connection between Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen rivals anybody's connection, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers included. And then you have Cole Beasley. They lose John Brown. You think that would be a bigger story. He is filled in so seamlessly. Everybody picking up the slack, and they are thriving in the AFC. One of the juggernauts, one of the elite teams, as Nate is saying. Nate?
Let's get to some more highlights, guys. Oh, man, the King is still doing his thing. Lions, Titans, Henry coming off his 4th career 200-plus rush yard game last week. He also had 2 TDs in that one. People are saying, well, he's going to run out of steam, right? No. What is this, the Industrial Revolution? He's not going to run out of steam. This man is a machine. He gets in for a touchdown. That is a 3-yard TD. Henry becomes a 4th player in NFL history with back-to-back 1,500-plus yard seasons with 15 rush TDs. All right, so if they got a run game, they got to have a pass game. Yes, they do. Off the play action, Corey Davis. He turns him around, gets his feet down, and gets in for the 75-yard TD. They can do it on the ground. They can do it in the air. The Titans, oh, man, guys, they are heating up. And we know what the Titans do in the month of December. Don't look now, but the Titans are 10-4.
So are you, Jamal, and so are the Bucs, I think. Here we go. They're playing the Falcons. Brady's never lost to him. He was once losing 28-3-1. Remember that? Surely there'll be no sequel there. But Matt Ryan was cooking early, as he was that night, already up 7-0. We're going to have a little play fake. We're going to go to Calvin Ridley. All right. So Matt Ryan is beating Tom Brady by a lot. And I think there's a Lady Gaga halftime show, and Kyle Shanahan doesn't run the ball, and he loses his backpack and all kinds of hijinks. Look out, though. Here we go. This is just a little package of what the Falcons were doing to Brady early. They had 60 yards in the first half. I'm talking not Brady passing. I'm talking 60 total, fam. Tampa Bay missing wide open guys, getting sacked, hitting himself in the head. You're not supposed to do that in this era of football, Tom. 3rd quarter, though. 24-7 Atlanta. All right, Chris Godwin. 24-7. Is that going to be printed on new T-shirts with the Fox score bug that used to say 28-3? I hope not. But Fournette, who is starting now because Rojo was out, it's 24-21. Please, for the love of God, Kyle Shanahan, run the ball. No, he's gone. He's in San Francisco now. Now we got Raheem Morris. 24-24. 3rd and 6. Boom. Devin White came on the show last week, was incredible. He had 3 sacks in the 4th quarter. What? He went ballistic, and now 27-24 Atlanta. We have a sighting, and it's Mr. Big Chaz, business is booming, yada, yada. Well, I don't know about all that, but this was a good old-fashioned deep shot to Antonio Brown. Might as well have been Roethlisberger. Touchdown, Brady to Brown. They're best friends inexplicably. Are they making it work? They win. And Brady shaking everyone's hand in the damn stadium. The equipment manager, the backup, the special teamers, he's come a long way. Have the Bucs, we'll get into it, 31-27. Afterwards, Jane Slater caught up with Antonio Brown, who had that giant smile and saying everything is blessed and he's so fortunate. He was in that mode. Take it away, Jane.
All right, AB, another slow start for this Bucs team. You guys don't like to make this the easy route. What was said in the second half that helped you guys put up more yards on that first drive than you had that full first half?
I think we all took responsibility. Each man accountable to a man. Just took the responsibility to be a band of brothers and dig within ourselves and go out and do what we want. We want to win. We want to be the best. We want to win championships. So I think we dug deep, came together as a team, and got it done.
So the Bucs sit in the 6th seed. They're in good position for a wild card after beating the Falcons. I'm going to help everybody watching. Thank you for choosing us here this morning. I'll tell you what needs to happen here. The Bucs can clinch a playoff spot with a win over the Lions. That's next week. Or if the Bears lose to the Jaguars. That is what you are rooting for, what you want to happen for this playoff picture to secure itself. Now, Schrags, I feel like maybe we should throw away crazy comebacks that come against the Falcons at this point. Everybody is doing it. What'd you make of Tampa Bay's?
I loved it. I thought that they showed fight and some spirit and some heart and something that we hadn't seen from them really in this whole season, where they're down in one of these games and they come roaring back. But Kyle mentioned it in the highlight. As much as we talk about Brady and the offense and all the stars they have, the best player on the field was number 45 when it mattered most. We had him on the show on Friday, and Devin White was a character. High energy, high confidence. When you needed him most, he he was the one who showed up and got these stops because Atlanta was marching right down the field. Devin White had 3 sacks in the fourth quarter alone, and I'm not talking about sacks in a tie game. Sacks when the Falcons could have been just handing the ball off or could have been